Hey everybody, Michael South here with National Martial Arts. We're going to go over taping your fingers for jiu-jitsu. First of all, as far as which tape to use, I definitely prefer monkey tape. I started taping my fingers probably, 6 or 7 years ago when they really started hurting, and I used every single tape you can imagine. I bought the wide stuff where you have to tear each strip, and that's obviously not a good idea just because it's annoying and it takes a long time. But as far as the thinner stuff, I've used pretty much every brand out there, and monkey tape is by far my favorite and, in my opinion, the best. So I prefer this is the 0.2, the 2 millimeter, I believe. Just because I have smaller fingers, I just feel like this works best, but I definitely have plenty of students that use 0.3, 0.4, half inch, whatever, just whatever is convenient for you as far as the size is concerned. Now I'll go over, how to specifically tape it. All right, guys, so now on the actual taping part, this is what I do. Basically, the idea is to tape the end of your finger to the beginning of your finger, so if it gets snagged or something like that, it'll be kind of reinforced and it'll be a lot harder to break your finger, so to speak. And this also, I found this to be, it actually strengthens your grip quite a bit. I feel like my grip is super strong and it doesn't wear out as bad when I have my fingers taped. So I'll do 2 different tapes for you. I tape, you can tape all of your fingers. I basically only tape every single one of them if I'm gonna compete and I'm really concerned about my grip, but I prefer to start on the back of my knuckle like this, and I'm gonna wrap it a couple of times, and then on the front of my finger, I'm gonna come down to in between my middle joint and my knuckle there, and then I'll wrap it around a couple of times there, and then I can come back up and finish at the top so you have that X. So I usually just tear it right there and I'm done. Okay? So you definitely want the X on the front of your finger. If it's on the back of your finger, it will not bend, but now it can. Now, if you have, like this knuckle gives me some trouble sometimes, so if you want to tape 2 knuckles, I will start up above that end knuckle and basically just do the same thing. I'm just gonna do it twice. So I'll come down, I'll go in between those a couple times, and then I'll come down again, go around there, okay, and then I'll just work my way back up, just like that. So that way I've got both of them taped. And as you can see, this one's kind of off to the side a little bit, but that top X is off to the side, but it doesn't, no big deal, okay? And then so I usually tape like, I always tape my index fingers and my pinkies because I feel like those are just the most susceptible to injury or, whatever, just being on the ends of your hands. And as you can see, it's like, making my fingers red a little bit. It will loosen up as you roll, and that's not even uncomfortable for me at all. But it loosens up as you roll, and the monkey tape stays on really no matter what. I have to, peel this stuff off at the end of training, okay?